Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 14th of June, 2024. Indian benchmark indices ended on positive note on June 14th with Nifty hitting fresh record high. The Sensex was up 181.87 points or 0.24% at 76,992.77, and the Nifty was up 66.70 points or 0.29% at 23,465.60. Biggest gainers on the Nifty were Eicher Motors, M&M, Adani Ports, Shriram Finance and Titan Company, while losers included TCS, Tech Mahindra, HCL Technologies, Wipro and Nestle. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of Prestige Estates projects surged over 6% to an all-time high of 1,997 rupees per share on June 14th after global brokerage firm CLSA reiterated its buyer rating and raised the target price to 2,320 rupees, suggesting a potential upside of over 16% from current levels. Just days ago, CNBC TV18 had reported, quoting unnamed sources, that the real estate player has appointed bankers for the IPO of its hospitality business. Prestige is reported to be looking to raise 2,000 to 3,000 rupee crore through the public issue, though Moneycontrol is yet to verify the news development independently. However, the market sentiment appears to have been supported by this possibility. CLSA pointed out that Prestige Estates valuations remain discounted compared to peers and expects a continued re-rating, noting that debt concerns were overblown. Operational cash flow will significantly support its capex and project pipeline growth, the firm stated. Shares of EIH Associated Hotels, the flagship company of the Oberoi Group, gained around 5% to hit 52-week high of 892.60 rupees on the National Stock Exchange ahead of the company's board meeting on Friday, June 14th. The board will meet to consider and approve the issue of bonus shares to the equity shareholders of the company. The meeting of the board of directors of the company will be held on Friday, June 14th, 2024, to consider and recommend, inter alia, capitalization of reserves by issuing bonus shares to the equity shareholders of the company, subject to the approval of the shareholders, EIH Hotels said in a filing to the exchanges earlier. This will be the first ever bonus share issue undertaken by the company, according to the data available on the exchanges. A bonus issue is the distribution of free shares by the company to the existing shareholders. A company may decide to distribute additional shares as an alternative to dividend payout. SUVEN Pharmaceuticals share price gained 7% on June 14th as the company is going to acquire stake in Sapala Organics. SUVEN Pharmaceuticals has executed definitive agreements for acquiring 100% of equity shares in Sapala Organics on a fully diluted basis, company said in its release. The proposed transaction is subject to customary closing conditions. Sapala Organics is a Hyderabad-based CDMO focused on oligo drugs and nucleic acid building blocks including phosphoramidites and nucleosides, drug delivery compounds, including GalNAc, pseudouridine, amongst others. The company has agreed to initially acquire 67.5% by way of secondary transfer from Sapala Organics' existing shareholders. This represents 51% of the share capital on a fully diluted basis. Shares of auto component maker Endurance Tech up over 5% on the 14th of June. Riding high on ambitious turnover targets projected by the company in an investor presentation shared on June 13th. The company, which is India's biggest aluminium die-cast maker, said it intends to raise four-wheeler segment's contribution to consolidated turnover to 45% by financial year 2030 as against 26% right now. Endurance also has ambitious plans of entering into new products categories in the four-wheeler space through alliances or acquisitions in India as well as in Europe. On the EV front, expect Endurance to try and ramp up order book in Europe as well as in India. Paris Defence and Space Technologies Limited in daily time frame is trading around 1,156.90 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 14.668 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 950.28, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 78.94. Akonksha Power and Infrastructure Limited in daily time frame is trading around 116.15 points with a change of 18.02% and is trading with a net volume of around 650,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 97.26, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 76.49. PTC Industries Limited in daily time frame is trading around 14,729.60 points with a change of 17.59% and is trading with a net volume of around 79.46,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 11,717.50, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 84.08. For the stock recommendation we have, Sunflag Iron and Steel Company Limited looks good and can be bought at 213 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 205 rupees and a target of 222 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.